Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Yuan Shao battles Gong Zan at the River Pan, / Sun Jin attacks Liu Biao across the Great River. I'm the Mysterious JG.
And I'm the Lethal Feline, still befuddled by all these Chinese storylines.
Well, it's not... I guess it doesn't come up as part of Tales of Vesperia, so there's still some JG content for you to become familiar with, which is good. So, yeah, anyway, last time, we teased some slappery. But in fact, what we really need to decide is, do we want to advance the story and go to Kirkin Island, or would it be fun, because I'm kind of putting it to you, Lethal, would it be fun to actually poke around, so we could head toward the Kark Isles, which is the story, or we could poke around Kirkin Island, because I haven't done very much here as far as seeing if people have quests, whatnot. I'm desperately curious as to whether Rolf still exists in this world. So we probably need to do that at some point, but I think maybe poking a little more at Kark Isles is the best thing to do in the immediate future.
I think we go and grab the Kark Isles right now.
All right. To that end, I think Hidden Cove Temple is the place we want to be. So we're loading up the truck and remove to Kark Island.
Now processing the Karks.
Those Karks do take a minute.
Ding, 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 ding. There we go.
Like, there's a part of me that's going to be really happy if Rolf is still there. Because he was part of so many, like, it's somehow, there was a lot of individual characters with their little side plot lines. I think Rolf was just the set of character quests that we kind of found on our own without a guide. So I felt like an affection for Rolf just from that.
But you also want to do the voice, I'm sure.
I did enjoy that voice, yeah. It was a fun voice to do.
We're almost there, Lent. You had a line. It doesn't matter. We're in a cutscene.
It did matter to me, damn it. She was like smiling as she looked at Lent's ass there. I don't know what that's about.
He's been doing his squats.
Wow. This is amazing. And I'm not looking at your butt.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say. But I know they're lying.
I had an eye line that you could trace there. This place is huge! Right on, Tana Claudia. No, I'm not talking about your butt either. Now I'm doing like the Tiny Elvis routine from SNL. Man, you see that thing, man? That thing's huge, man! I mean, I guess in theory, you could go to almost any outdoor location, and if you're looking into the distance, think that it's huge.
If you don't have huge things in your location, consider relocating.
I mean, unless you're like in an alley, like an enclosed space, like if you're in a courtyard somewhere where there's buildings in all directions, like if you go outside and you look around, you can usually see to the How long will it take us to survey all this? I don't want to spend that much time with you guys.
I don't really feel like developing this area either, so the surveying's off the table. That's exactly why I need everyone's help.
Tracks. Of course we'll help. Speak for yourself, bitch. I mean... But where should we start from? It's easy to get lost in such a huge place. Perhaps we should leave some marks as we go. Karl marks.
Looking at this screen, it's like we have another addition to the Super Mario series that's just moved into this particular place, because it's like we have the pink zone, we have the forest zone, we have the lava zone, we have the bone zone over to the left there, and then we have Mordor back in the background.
Bone zone. Weird, there's a whole collection of pipes here, and there are piranha coming out of them. Piranha plants, I should say. Hey, that drift will always be with us in our hearts.
And on his controller.
So there you go. So I do believe this, in fact, a major step forward as far as like, if I intend to, fuck around and off screen again next weekend, since I'm at this point actually not simultaneously recording 6 different series. I think this is a major step forward towards being able to actually find shit, because I was getting a lot of the same stuff before. But let us see what kind of cool new stuff is about. Well, there's a treasure chest hidden away.
Yeah, hidden in the rose bushes here.
Hill lettuce.
For some reason, someone had to box that.
This is the fun part. Hill lettuce.
You have a weird idea of fun, Lynn.
Well, maybe you're not using the lettuce correctly if you don't understand the fun.
Oh, is that what this hill lettuce is?
Smoking this lettuce.
It's the devil's lettuce.
Sounds pretty neat.
Oh, there's a goat.
It's the greatest of all time, folks.
Bah.
Okay, this is gonna throw in a random goat you can't interact with. Thanks, game. I'm glad that these
Easter eggs.
I'm glad that these new islands that just emerged from the ocean and did not previously exist have a series of ladders to help us get around. You know.
Well, I'm sure the ancient alchemist looks at the Learning Channel or whatever that meme was from.
Besides,
I'm sure
you've been found of. Sorry, go.
Yeah.
We're chatting away here.
That is true.
We are chatting. Exploration zipline. Ziplines allow you to quickly. Please, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this has a very Breath of the Wild kind of a stag to it.
Yeah, I can't believe that games came out within a short period of Breath of the Wild that aped Breath of the Wild. It's like Breath of the Wild was massively successful or something.
Just the color and the theming of the things is what I'm talking about.
Mm. But you can use these zip lines by activating the zipline platform on both locations. This is also a feature that I could never get to work in Death Stranding. Don't forget to activate them when you find them. You can even review the tutorial from the help section. Be sure to hold multiple trigger buttons in order to cinch up your backpack, otherwise you will fall the fuck over.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, speaking of Death Stranding, they got a new one of those coming out soon. I might have to replay the director's cut of that. Cut of it.
Oh, does the director's cut provide for longer cinema sequences?
Well, it has more gameplay, so it's actually pretty nice. And those cinema sequences are nothing. This is for someone who's played through Metal Gear Solid 4.
That is literally not true. Like
I didn't feel they were long. Maybe they were just more entertaining if they were in fact more content.
Death Stranding does hold the record for the longest uninterrupted story scene with no gameplay, but it's not. Also, it took that record from Metal Gear Solid 4. So
also excuse my doorbell going off for whatever fucking reason.
I thought that the game was like really excited that we'd found a new type of plant. It's like, ding, ding, ding! Here's the thing that you didn't pick before. Yeah, so they just told us how to use these things. I guess I have to find another one and activate it too. Is that the idea?
Maybe. That would make sense with typical game progression. Or maybe you just maybe you don't have the right ring for it.
I can't believe we didn't take fall damage there. Seafood, salt, whatever.
It did kind of look like Rizzo was going to faceplant. Or go comically upended like they do in the Japanese animes, where they just have the feet sticking straight up.
Gotta be careful when your feet are sticking up, because cockroaches will crawl across them.
Or cockroaches, as they are known in these parts.
Kark Island roaches, yeah.
Rocks. What's in the rocks?
It is the same shit that I'm already able to get, although probably higher quality. You see how we got both soft sand and burning sand? That's because we have gathering level 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that was I had to get spa for that kind of power. It's the gameplay loop, guys. You get more spa, you get more power to get even more spa. There's no pay to win here, folks. You can't buy spa from the PlayStation Store. You got to earn it.
By doing random quests and other bullshit. Why is that thing glowing? Is that just a lamp?
It looks like it might be a devotional statue to the Virgin Mary. What's going on over here?
Oh, it's just a whole bunch of nothing. All right.
It's reminding me, did we ever figure out what was going on with that little fucking statue that could rotate in different directions? We never did we?
Well, we did look it up. It wasn't really worth it. You can, in the last game, you could turn them all in a particular direction. It doesn't really make much sense. But then you would get directed towards a treasure chest, and I think it had some ingredients in it because this is Atelier Ryza.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
That might have been what got us to that one treasure chest that we never could get to, and it, like you said, probably had like level 999 soft sand in it or something.
Mm-hmm. A level 999 photograph of Lethal's middle finger, signed and everything.
You know, I mean, if it's level 999, it's going to be better than the ones that I already have.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even signed.
I was going to say, in the comments, tell us what traits that photograph has.
Hyper fuck you. Fuck you up.
Hyper fuck you XL.
Oh.
Fish.
There's 2 rows worth of stuff I could get there.
You could get kelp or pufferfish or some other crab.
It's dangerous for me to have 2 rows because I'll constantly lose track of which row I'm on and won't be able to tell you which portrait is which.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so...
I like how dainty that little slap was with it.
Well, there is a mechanic, too, that I like where you can tell, not just from your tactics level, whether you successfully got off the attack, but they do a little, like, fuck! You hit me in the face!
Mm. Who even does that? God damn.
The little golems in particular are like, ow! My nose!
Oh, he's punching his own fist. Means he means business.
Shades of snow. Oh, you think you're gonna throw a fireball at me, do you? I hope you're ready to get blown the fuck up!
After I eat this biscuit.
After I feed biscuits to Claudia.
I have stuff that heals me. I don't need to eat. Even though they are delicious.
Actually, I'm gonna eat one, just to show you that I can.
Just flexing on the local wildlife.
I see you broke. You ain't saved your money.
You're not financially responsible. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, and there is a mechanic I missed that has a little tutorial. It's like not dialogue, just a tutorial about getting enough of those special, like, hey, you did the thing I wanted you to do, so I'm going to do a special attack. Like, you unload a different type of, like, fatal drive / whatever the fuck, and it's... Yeah, it's not really happening. It does feel like it's like similar to Fatal Drive. It's like you got to go to a lot of trouble to get it to work, and it ain't worth it. Foamy water. I love that foamy water.
I noticed in that last battle we are now level 41. You may remember last session we were level 20, so there's been some changes there.
Well, as you know, level doesn't mean a whole lot, and it's just like just trying to get around. You're like, stop fucking fighting me, monsters that I'm killing in 4 seconds.
And guess what, folks? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The first exposure of Wet Look Ryza 3. As she hits a fucking tree with a hammer.
That seems like an interesting. Foamy water, though, I gotta say, like, that I can't remember which recipe it is specifically. But there's something where, like, foamy water and the lack of foamy water was a problem. Where I wanted to be like, can't I just fucking blow bubbles into some water or something?
So much to JG's surprise, or kind of from last time, there are now places to dive. Well, it looks nice under here. We got some nice water refraction going on.
I really don't need it.
I'm just sucking on this jawbreaker. It's pretty great. Somehow I'm breathing the air from it. Don't question it.
I'm going to improve. Because they're underwater, you see. That's the joke.
That has been your trial version if this game had fish characters.
That's a reference to Breath of Fire, too. So, you know.
Or any other Breath of Fire series that might have a fish person.
Yeah, Breath of Fire 2. Clearly the only Breath of Fire game with a fish person. I mean, that was a unique calling card of that game only, right? Oh, wow. Underwater... No, never mind. They're just visible from here. If we had underwater fairies, I was going to be kind of impressed.
I was going to say, as you can see, The native Ryza stalks its prey, the fiery fairy on the shoreline. Watches is completely unaware of her presence, even though she has wet look and is very, very honorable.
Wow, pal, I didn't know you were doing nature documentaries.
This has been MPEL, you know, taking the place of David Attenborough. These things don't even look like they'd be dangerous in real life. Think like you go into a dark alley and you see one of these fucking things. What do?
Not like the golems or the pixies or the Punis that look like they're gonna fuck your shit up.
Well, like the Punis, they could be made out of flipping acid. I can understand why they would be a threat.
I guess.
The golems are literally made out of rocks. You know how heavy a flipping rock is? Especially the size of these golems. They're heavy.
I guess.
But these things, they look like Muppets.
They look like Rolf.
Yeah, and Rolf's not going to kill you. He's going to play the piano, and you're going to have a fun time.
He could play a spooky funeral dirge.
He could. But that's about as bad as he gets. Thanks, the Ryza. That is a tasty biscuit.
You're just throwing biscuits around like it's going out of style.
As soon as I open the sleeve, they start going stale, so everyone have one.
Oh, wow. Like flying imp out of nowhere there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Randy Orton imp.
Doing RKOs with their ears. Ear KOs.
Yeah, okay, I like it. You know what? I was going to keep explosive wounding you until you stop moving around.
Ah, my head! Level up! Probably tactics level up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, bitches! Alright. What the fuck am I doing? We're just kind of randomly wandering around at this point, but there is a actual story objective we should probably make our way towards.
Yeah, we're heading to the hilly island.
Right.
Viewers at home, please indicate on the doll which one of these islands is the hilly one. If you cannot find your doll, please submit a postcard to the following address that you will find in the description of this video, and a new doll with all the islands on it will be shipped to your location.
Alright, well, I hope you're handling the shipping and handling there. There must be a button to see the legend, right? Because we have a... I
was going to say, go in a little closer. The legend or the button shows up whenever you go in a little closer.
Emerald band. That's... Okay, never mind. We don't actually have an emerald band. So there's jumpy spots up or over here that we can't do anything with anyway, so fuck them.
So that's why we had the whole conversation. We need to make one. We unlocked it with the spa, so we know how to make one.
I think the foamy water might actually be what we're missing. There was definitely some... Oh, yeah, this is a thing. Well, this is a thing. Garbage floating in the water. But there's a little dolphin icon over there.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, it's a dolphin. And it's like tattooed. Who's tattooed? Of course you can ride the dolphin. Thankfully, they're nice video game dolphins and don't have any ulterior motives.
They just disappear.
And then it just disappears.
Yeah.
All right.
Random quest.
Just like real dolphins.
What is our random quest? Did I already...
I don't know.
I moved too far out of the way? Or am I supposed
There's something in the water.
Oh, I love that dirty water. Ow, my fucking face!
Ow, my freaking face, goddamn! Someone's doing all kinds of trick shots over there. I'm thinking it's Claudia. She loves to do her billiards.
Yeah, if like Len is doing trick shots, he's doing them with a big old sword, so it's kind of a different feel.
How you doing?
Basically snow.
Another thing I enjoy about our combat here is the enemies just getting like ragdolled into the air and then juggled by the whole party. That's very fun.
That's before we start blowing them up.
The prior games, they were just like MMO enemies that just sat there and took the damage, took the status effects. There's a man on a rock.
Yeah, this is our side quest. It's a man on the rock. I've been exploring the area, but I got careless and dropped my stuff in there. And to top it all off, I can't swim. All I can do is just watch it sink.
Wait, you live on an island and you can't swim? Well, let's try it ourselves.
Well,
Obtain a Puni doll.
I'm an insular sort of feller. Alright, so...
Is that a fancy way to say stupid?
No, it means...
Well, it could be.
I mean, it could be if you don't care about what words mean, I guess.
Well, I know how to swim, so go fuck yourself. I'm taking a Puni doll. I'm going to decorate my apartment with it.
I don't know what to say other than I'm hurt.
I was going to say, I don't know what to say other than live from New York, it's Saturday night. Live.
Wow, the Saturday Night Live theme has changed since the last time I watched.
It's been, I was going to say, when's the last time I've watched Saturday Night Live? I've stopped watching probably in the mid-2000s.
Well, and I'm not being snotty about it either. Like, I check out the odd sketch on the YouTubes. I just haven't made a point of... It's not like, you know what, it hasn't been good since the copy guy character went away. That was the last time it was really good.
Yeah, Rob Schneider is the one who fucking pulled that all together.
Clearly the greatest SNL alum of all time, Rob Schneider.
No, it's just like, we all know when the peak was. There have been lots of good times on SNL.
The peak was clearly... I mean, it kind of went to hell when Rob Schneider left to start doing all the great movies he's done.
Yes, with Adam Sandler.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, honestly, if we had to lose him on SNL in order to get Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, then it was worth it.
Well, there you have it.
Did you pick it up by any chance?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I could just... Ooh, it has the effect lost property. I kind of want to see what that is now. What is... It makes all of your attacks instantly one-shot bosses. Somebody's lost property. Okay.
1-star level. So there are different levels of this.
You can really build that one up.
You have lost property, forgotten property.
You have lost property, lost Odyssey. Hey, isn't it mine? Swam out there and got it. Thanks for the help, big man. Just to show my thanks. How about this? It should be helpful. Hey, big man, have you got $1? 1,000 gold? What the fuck?
He gave us $10.
Or to deal with monsters, but I should work on my swimming skills too. I'm mostly here to defeat powerful monsters. There were many monsters capable of one-shotting your whole party, but I took them out for you.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Well, I got more duties as the Queen of England, so I'll see you later.
Well, I'm the Dauphin of France. And what you don't know, folks, is that both this farmer and the Ryza are actually referencing the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and just kind of... It's a very literary sequence that they're doing.
Oh, we can now do a grab attack on that thing easily and finish the match. Here comes my haymaker.
Here comes my spinning pile driver.
Now you're broke. Let's go eat a biscuit, and then you're gonna be broke again.
Me and Claudia are two broke girls.
I'm gonna put this explosive root in with a sun don't shine.
That's right. Okay. Of sorts.
Yeah. You're carrying his ass.
Takes one to know one. cavernous ass possessing person.
I wasn't talking to you, Carl. You were talking about the berry.
You know,
Goddamn, I was thinking about yourself.
I was trying to actually do that. Like, yeah, I guess. Ooh, Nephlite. That's Nephlite's face. So we had all right, well, we got some progress of the sort. We are making our way towards... Oh, look at all the shit that's around here. Exciting new barks.
Barks and avocados. Tree-mounted avocados.
Knocking trees over with a fucking hammer.
The thing that's most amusing to me is you hit it with the hammer and it gets this perfect cut. Like it was hit with a goddamn laser.
She's really good. She's got some hammer skills. That's why they call her Hammer Man.
Trained by the best, Mario and Donkey Kong.
They set aside their many differences to make sure that their skills were passed on to the next generation.
That's right. I'm the heiress of Mario and Donkey Kong. Well, I mean, Donkey Kong had a lot of heirs, but they were dumb because they were all apes. Or Kongs, as they prefer to be called.
Wow. Donkey Kong Jr. runs you over with a go-kart to get back at you.
No, it's amazing they learned to drive, to be honest. Yeah, you gotta, like, activate these tetrahedrons here.
You're shooting a laser all the way back up there. Holy fucking shit. And yet, we still have not actually hit any kind of fast travel points, so we... Really sleepy. It's kind of cool that we they have these little... Wait, check. Here we go. What?
Yeah, I should make some medicine and keep myself awake like methamphetamines.
That'd be helpful, but you should sleep when it's time to sleep. Maybe we could use them at work. Oh no, I didn't say anything. I don't want to get my air traffic controllers all hopped up on drugs.
Well, I guess I'm going back.
What the fuck is that? Like, what's going on up there? Is Emperor Palpatine part of this game?
There's a stream Let's Play Grimmeth.
Grimmeth Reaper, finally, against his will, a part of the Atelier Ryza series.
Well, you can't go up these rocks. They're not government sanctioned.
Right.
That's Grimmeth's ramp, not yours.
You don't get to use that.
Go and meet Grimmeth without his consent.
That's his word, not yours. You don't get to use that word, Reaper. Oh my god, what could be in that bush, folks? This is too much excitement. We're gonna have to take a breath and come back later to find out what kind of stuff is in that bush. I hope this cliffhanger is enough to get you to come back, because if you're like 300 videos of Atelier Ryza 1, 2, and 3 into the series and we're just now thinking of stopping, there's no way you can stop without finding out what's in that bush. Catch you next time, guys.
Bye.